Sports Banquet 23-24 year. We're excited to be here. We're excited to see all the families, friends, everyone here to support these student athletes and their achievements and everything that they've done this year. So we're going to first get it started with our football team. So let's give it up, Coach Willis.
This year I had the pleasure of coming back and coaching 2023-2024 flag football team. It was a pleasure. We did have some ups and downs. Starting with myself, it was a big up. The parents chimed in and helped me when I had my first kid back in September. So we went to the first round playoffs, lost the first round playoffs. I believe it was, I want to say, first time in a long time that the flag football team went to the playoffs. So that's kudos to we did have some big players step up that I asked them to. Also, I want to shout out to Mr. Hood. I don't see him in attendance, but big shout out to him. He did help me along the way with football too as well. So if the flag football team can stand up and join me in the front. One more time.
It looks so easy. He asked me what they did. I ain't throwing nothing out. Well, we gonna try to do everything. Like, you ain't got time, bro. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing in the field house.
All right, give it up for our football team. Next up, Coach Wright and our volleyball.
Yeah, Kai. Yeah.
All right.
Everybody else.
So, in the morning when most students are still sleeping, there was this one group that was crazy enough to be outside running in the dark. Most people hate running. Something as prized as sleep is something you never think teenagers would be willing to sacrifice. However, this group would show up every morning and run 2, 3, or even 4 miles. They did it week in and week out for 2 whole months. The payoff, however, over those 2 months, our girls' team improved their 2-mile time by an average of 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
Nice.
And our boys' team improved their times by an average of 2 minutes and 20 seconds. One of the greatest collegiate and Olympic cross-country runners had this to say: success isn't how far you've gone, but it's the distance you've traveled from where you started. To see where this group started, that first practice, and see how far they've come was absolutely remarkable. I'm looking forward, I know, to see our returners as they come back next year, to see how they grow and see how much better they get. So now for the awards. Alana Saunders. Alea Hurd. Arian Torres. Axel Alvarado. Brian Amu. Brian Peralta. Camila Gonzalez. Chichindu.
You know who it is?
Christopher Magado. I couldn't see her, but Crystal Torres. I didn't see him, but DeCorian Dunn. Destiny. Ellie G. Ezra Soa. Giovanni Ariana. Hassan. Josiah Jenkins. Hasiel Hernandez. Not here. Jeremiah Adewusi. Jeremiah Kovac. Joseph. Juan Blanco. Right here. Kai Carter.
Yeah, Kai. All right, Kai.
Kaylin Coughlin. So we're gonna go with most improved. All of the ladies did a fantastic job. I think the one who improved the least still improved almost 2 full minutes. It was incredible just to see how much each one of them grew throughout the season, throughout that 2-month period. But one that really stuck out, always there, very consistent. She improved. Her first 2-mile run was a 23:04. Her last one at regionals was a 20:01. She improved by 3 minutes and 3 seconds. I don't believe she's here, but Crystal Torres, most improved.
I must have missed you, Crystal.
All right, Eagle Award. So, this young lady, I basically had to talk into running. And then by the second week of practice, she's the first one here. She has her headphones in, and it's like just, she's in beast mode, just constantly just running, does not stop. And then I hear stories from family that she's at home running around the neighborhood doing her own thing. And just somebody with that kind of work ethic, that kind of leadership, setting an example is somebody who I feel represents the Eagle Award. LEG.
And she was working at home.
Our team most valuable player ran a regional time, 17:21 2 mile. Did a fantastic job. She was unbelievable. Every morning out there getting it. Destiny, MVP. All right, for our boys. Again, most improved. It was very significant how much a lot of the young men improved, but there's one, it blew me away. It absolutely blew me away how much he changed. Like, he didn't even look the same physically in that 2-month period. And just to see how hard he worked. His first 2-mile run was 23:41. His last 2-mile run at regional, 16:32. He improved 7 minutes and 11 seconds off his time.
That's great.
Most improved award, 6th grader, Arian Torres. All right, for Eagle Award, I think this was the only young man that did not miss a single practice the whole season. This guy literally, he was the first one to start running when he got here. He never complained about anything. Whatever was asked, he did it, and he did it above and beyond. Whatever was asked at practice, he did that, and then he went home and did even more. This young man, Eagle Award, Kai Carter.
Yeah, Kai!
There was no other way to describe it. It was literally like watching some robot just run in circles. I've never seen anything like it. But he finished the 2nd fastest time in the state of Texas this year. 2-mile run at 11:23. 11:23 2-mile run. The machine, Axel Alvarado. Next up, girls basketball, Coach Davis.
The first person I have is Alina Hager. next year. So I pray that you guys make the team, work hard, and sit in the schedules next year. You know, and I will come in and support y'all like I did all year. And thank you for allowing me to share as a coach. Alright. Now, for our awards for most improved. This person, when I tell you, gave it her all. She never played. Well, it took her, she played when she was younger. So it was a while before she started back playing. But when I tell you, she showed up every day in practice, she worked hard. She became one of my top defensive players. So for most improved, I had Tanya. This one held a special place in my heart. She reminded me so much of myself. Playing basketball, she's very passionate. I'm very excited to see what her future holds. I know she's going to be one of the top basketball players. I'm excited again for her, and I just want to thank you for allowing me to be your coach this year. So my MVP award goes to London.
We don't know that, man. You did it good?
Alright, give it up for girls basketball. Next up, boys basketball. Boys, come on.
Yeah, yeah. What's up, man?
Where you going, my man?
What's up, man?
Where you going?
Now, how can I top that? She cried up here. Do I have to share the tears as well? All right, I'm gonna do my introduction for basketball and track and field. I am Coach T. I've been the basketball coach here for a while now. All right, for the year of 23-24, I'd like to describe my basketball and track and field seasons in 3 words: effort, inquisitive, and random. I'll repeat: effort, inquisitive, and random.
How you doing? You?
Random information was always given to me, most definitely. Inquisitive questions that eventually help the students get better over time. Now, the most important is effort. Within the random information and inquisitive questions, the student athlete's effort got better as the season progressed. We all know in sports, we have to be able to make adjustments. There's constant change, and sometimes that happens on the fly. I'm super thankful for the kids that just went with the changes that was made, even if they didn't like it. Not to mention nobody's name, Dorian. For that, parents, thank you for allowing your kids to participate in basketball and also track and field for the school year. Now we'll go on to the individual awards. Ian Graves.
Yeah, Ian.
Dorian Benton.
Yeah, Dorian.
Samuel Accurate.
Sammy.
Brian Amy.
Yeah, Brian.
Aiden Estrada.
Aiden. Let's go, baby.
Like, what's up,
Eddie Amundi.
Eddie. What's up, Eddie?
Troy Washington.
Yeah.
And Christian Sandoval.
Yeah, boy.
Now, for the most improved, this was never easy. Reason being, all kids in the season better than how they started. But this particular kid hit the season road. Once he was given a jersey, he never looked back. Some of the things this guy displayed on the court does not show up on the stat sheet. Back in my day, as the kids would call it, the 1960s, the rule was no layups.
None of
His
this.
fouls made our practices a lot more competitive. Matter of fact, this kid went from being on the practice squad only to being a star by the end of the season.
Yeah.
Hence the reason why he's so relentless. Most improved award goes to Eddie Amundi.
Eddie.
Now the Eagle Award. This award exemplifies character traits that everyone might not see in this guy unless you know him. He's smart, a great listener, highly competitive, vocal when needed, and he is not afraid to fail. Those traits are very much on display on the court and classroom as well. He's a solid teammate and an even better kid. The Eagle Award goes to Troy.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
Now the MVP. This award is typically assigned to kids who you depend on in moments. Not just in big moments, but small moments as well. In the spirit of competition, not all things go how you think, like, or wanted to. But can you adapt? The MVP has to be willing to adapt and still excel. Basically, are you willing to be the example everyone is looking for during those rough times? This kid most definitely displayed that this season. The MVP award goes to Brian.
Yeah. Yeah, Brian. Yeah, Brian.
This is your 23-24 basketball team.
Yeah. Hold on. Ah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I heard it.
Get up for boys basketball team.
Like I tell them, I don't like talking too much. To my very first soccer team, I am very, very thankful to have y'all. It was weird having them because at first they didn't talk at all, and now they cannot stop talking. Even there is no more ceremony, they are still talking. But other than that, I really am thankful that I had the opportunity to coach y'all first. My dad was.
Next up, boys soccer.
They all like 8th graders. They all got my dad. he's way smaller than everybody. Where?
Been working on my Spanish. Forgive me if I make any mistakes here. Creo que el fútbol es un gran juego porque el no importa de dónde vengas ni qué idioma hables. El fútbol une todos. Cristiano Ronaldo said.
Mama said, they said, give him some of that easy.
So before I get started, I just wanted to say it was a pleasure and an honor coaching these guys this year with Mr. Hood's help, the Saturday practices, the cancellation of the games with short notice, the start of the season with short notice. Also, I want to give full She helped me with a lot of comments, snacks, games, everything. I just want to give a special shout out to her and all the parents as well. This team, we have the same record as last year. We missed it by one game in the playoffs. This year we was able to make it to the playoffs, and we lost the game before the regional championship.
What? 15? Right.
The swim team is I bet you.
Yeah, it's pickleball taking over. Pickleball taking over.
Hey, gentlemen, y'all come on back. Thank you.
Everything.
Legendary softball pitcher Jimmy Fitch said, "Try not to get lost in comparing yourself to others. Discover your gifts."
We brought you into this world, and we'll take you there.
Now, in my earlier speech, I talked about my 23-24 basketball and track season. When I brought up the three things earlier, two of them was inquisitive and random. This is the group I meant by random. There's random things I just had a kid walk up to me and say.
Two more items before we close out. I want to first take a moment and recognize our outstanding 8th graders. So if you could all stand up and make your way to the front, 8th grade. Hey boys, I need y'all to come back and sit down, please. Thank you.
What she did? Yeah, she told me I was there. She doing it again? She did it yesterday too. That's crazy. She gonna be lit before it's over with. She gonna go back, they ain't gonna have to come right down. I ain't already did that before. I know.
All right.
His little brother.
8th graders, I want to take a moment and share this quote with you. To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice your gift. Each one of you were placed at this school for a reason. Some of you for 1 year, some of you for 9 years. Some of you were even in my very first kindergarten class, right, Mama said? Where are you with it? Some of you will graduate here from Arlington Middle School, and you'll stay with ILT Texas here at the high school. Some of you will go to an ISD here in the Metroplex. Some of you may even move on to a different city or a different state. But just remember this. Each one of you were given a gift, and no matter where you go, that gift is always going to remain with you. So when you're off at high school, when life gets hard, when you have every kind of distraction that's thrown your way, remember this quote. To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice your gift. You have something in you that no one else has. You have a gift in you that the world so desperately needs. And if you sacrifice that gift, then this world is going to miss out on something amazing. So 8th graders, I'll leave you with this. Wherever you go, whatever you do, always give your best, because you have something to offer that no one else has. You have a gift that is simply going to change the world. Plays almost every sport in every season, but somebody who takes care of their business in the classroom. They're a leader, they're an example. They're someone that if you were to say, I want you to emulate this person, that's the person that you would point to. So we all took a vote. These decisions are never easy. We always vote, we always discuss it as coaches, as a group. Again, not an easy decision, especially this one. But this young man is well deserving of this award. Iron Eagle Award 23-24, Dorian Benton Whitfield.
Yeah, Dory.
Hey, Dory, you make it look so easy.
They've provided snacks, they've been your laundry service, they've been your biggest cheerleaders. They're the unsung heroes, the backbone of what we do, because we couldn't do any of this without their support. So I'd like to take a moment and have all of our student athletes stand up and give a great big round of applause to the ones who do it all, your parents. Again, I want to thank everybody for another great year in sports and another great athletic banquet. Everyone have a blessed. Whoa! Go back. Protect the food, guys. Don't tear down any tables taking pizza. Walk. Y'all have a blessed rest of your evening. Drive safe. Love y'all. Take care.
Bro, you ready for your award?